Robert Peston, the gift that keeps on giving. Yes, Robert Peston is supposed to be one of the most skillful and experienced mainstream media broadcasters and journalists with that face of scrutiny and accountability. But the man keeps falling for garbage, absolute garbage. Conspiracy theories left, right and centre about how the liberal movement are the innocent people in the establishment. So let's talk about this. There's a photo of Rishi Sunak with some kids, and it says a generation that grows up smoke-free. And it's the Prime Minister becoming authoritarian. It's just a normal photo, right? But there was some idiot on Twitter claiming that this was a Photoshop. So they said, mate, you need to tell your Photoshop team to bear in mind that when they search for stock images, UK also stands for the University of Kentucky. So, and Robert Peston retweeted this, and then he said, quite funny, in response to that expose. We've discovered that Rishi Sunak basically photoshopped his face onto a group of random students. Then we discovered that Robert Peston is an idiot because this was the Prime Minister's visit to Truro and Penrith College. And the whole point of this, they went all the way to Cornwall, they found these kids, they took the pictures, and we now have evidence that these people are real kids from Cornwall. Yes, this image that you saw, it does look like a Photoshop because it's just Rishi Sunak's face, the way it's so polished. But this was the rest of the picture, the rest of the group. This was the actual real-life Prime Minister in Truro, in Cornwall, hanging out with this school, with this college, and these kids. Now, this has nothing to do with politics or policies, because I'm actually quite against these authoritarian policies coming out of Number 10. But Robert Peston is supposed to be an experienced journalist. Stop falling for crap. It's not the first time something like this happened, but he did actually come out to say, turns out that this is not a Photoshop boo-boo by Downing Street social media team, but just bad luck. See here for the original photo of the Prime Minister with the British lad who happens to be wearing a Kentucky sweatshirt, basically. Now, it's not the first time, as I said, because there's a couple of stories we've done in the past where Robert Peston started to spread some conspiracy theories. This one was about Boris Johnson as Prime Minister, and how his phone and his figure, when you look at the mirror, the angle is different. So this Henry Morris guy said laying cable and the length of the cable when the phone cord in the mirror is from a different picture after your £100,000 taxpayer-funded photographer, blah, blah, blah. And then Robert Peston said, this is flipping weird. The phone cable should be visible in the mirror descending from Boris Johnson's watch in this official Downing Street picture. If not, what's going on? I mean, of all things that the government would create some sort of conspiracy about, or some sort of a cover-up. Are you kidding me with this? So Robert Peston once again got exposed for spreading nonsense. He keeps falling for garbage, and it's absolutely hilarious. Feel free to share this video so other people know how not to be a journalist like Robert Peston.